Hello everyone, welcome to today's live stream. So, as you see, right beside me there is a Falcon 9 with a crew not a crew dragon, a cargo dragon on top. So yeah, we are, where are we? We're like T-minus 30 minutes I think we are. We're just waiting for the NASA stream to start. So, I'm going to chuck on audio ready for when they kick in. I'm actually gonna just get rid of some presets. Tell me how the microphone is. I've had a few issues with it being really quiet, so let me know in the chat if it's quiet at all. I really don't know actually. Let me see this replay. No, it's sounding good. That's good. My green screen's still mucking about. I don't know what it is. I've tried everything. I've moved my camera around. I've changed the lighting. Yeah, it's just something is not really working. Oh, here we go.
Dragon is in countdown. Falcon 9 is in startup.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
Dragon, SpaceX, go for launch.
Oh, it is so cool how routine they've made this. This is the 25th relaunch of this rocket. Oh, of this capsule. Or one of the capsules, I don't know. The 25th resupply.
We're about 24 minutes and counting from
there you go, not bad. I did say T-minus 30.
NASA's and SpaceX's 25th commercial resupply services mission. The Dragon spacecraft you see there will fly more than 5,800 pounds of science, supplies, and food for the astronauts aboard the International Space Station.
Oh, so it's got food.
Good evening.
I didn't actually know that. I thought it had all the experiments.
Coverage of CRS-25. I'm Megan Cruz. You just saw Falcon 9 and Dragon on Launch Complex 39A here right behind me at Kennedy Space Center. Fueling began about 10 minutes ago.
Josh, he's got some very straight teeth. I'm very jealous.
To launch at 8:44 p.m. Time.
the beautiful,
missions are important, so
beautiful
NASA
time.
and international partners can continue to conduct microgravity
Look at the crane.
space station.
This is why I wanted to see this.
Of experiments have led to scientific
Once she shuts up, I'll tell you exactly why.
Today, more than 24 experiments, including some that will study Earth's climate, are packed away in Dragon awaiting launch. Let's go now to SpaceX headquarters in Hawthorne, California, where we have Shiva Bharadwaj to tell us more about this mission.
Hey, I like him. He's quite a good presenter.
Last month for launch.
Do you know what?
Thanks, Megan.
Actually, I've just realised this is the NASA one.
Like you just said,
Hang on. We're just going to go to the SpaceX one and see if it's...
After teams discovered a small...
I love how SpaceX doesn't even come up when you type SpaceX.
5 years ago was our first reflight of a Dragon on the CRS-11 mission, and since then
seriously?
we've made 31 flights to
even the space... Maybe it's because they're actually running through NASA, maybe? Wow, 720. But it's 60 FPS, so... Alright, we'll get rid of announcements.
Now on screen is our Falcon 9 rocket.
Why? Windows 11 sucks. I cannot... Things just don't work. Alright. What is my mouse doing? There we go.
Moving down is our Falcon 9, our reusable two-stage rocket.
Turn her down 2 notches.
That lower part is called the first stage, the upper the second stage. Today's Falcon 9 will be flying for its...
Is that better? I don't know what's up with my microphone. I think it might be dying. I think I might. You might hear it. Oh, look at... Oh, wow. You got the actual pictures. What's disgusting? I don't know what's disgusting. What would I miss? Oh, are you talking about the disgusting of the quality, the potato quality? Oh, that's quite a cool little overlay.
Sounds good, Shiva. Thank you. In addition to SpaceX, NASA,
Did she just call him Sugar?
Florida and Houston are monitoring today's launch. You'll hear from Sandra Jones, who you see in there inside with Mission Control in Houston. But first, let's check in with Daryl Nail, who's monitoring the launch team here at Kennedy. Daryl.
Yeah, thanks, Megan.
Yeah, better mic, sounds fine. No Windows 11. Yeah, Windows 11 has kind of messed a few things up for me. I don't know what's gone on, but yeah, I don't really like... Oh, look, just behind it, that's the crane for the Starship tower. Where the hell's the tower? Oh, the tower's just here. And then that's the mystery structure that we need to look at. You might be able to have it, Mark. It might be, if it's the TPM thing, you should be able to do it with a BIOS change. Next time I'm around, I'll come round and... Oh. No. Yeah, basically right where our hotel is.
However, the Space Force is able to monitor what's called an outflow boundary that is coming back to the east and is scheduled.
Yeah, next time I come round to your place, I will do a BIOS update for you for that, because you should be able to get it. Your computer's new enough. Oh, she knows.
But they're going to hold it at 70%.
Yeah, I know. No bad weather.
Winds are 15 to 20 miles per hour. Other than that, we're looking good to go, and let's head out to JSC.
So you just think the tower that they're building now is going to have some sort of black netting like that one.
Inside the International Space Station Flight Control Room at the Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas. Mission Control Houston is the nerve center for space station operations and our flight control.
But yes, today's drink is Oasis, and we have we do have snacks for today. What's up with our hair? Oh, come on, mate, stop. I can't help it. It's 1:30 in the morning. Oh wow, look at that.
Dragon is slated to spend about 1 month attached to the International Space Station before it returns to Earth with research and return cargo and splashes down off the coast of Florida. For now, everything continues.
Oh, what's up with the hair? Yeah, it's all over the shop. It's too hot, too long. And I keep meaning to go to the hairdressers, but I'll do it Monday, Tuesday, hopefully. Oh no, Monday. I don't know. I'll do it whenever. Sometime next week. Ooh, got some decent little tunes going on. Oh yeah. We got some tunes. So this is going to give us what? You leave my forehead alone. Okay, you all again. Oh, this is what happens when I go to work and then there's a bloody resupply. No, most of SpaceX's stuff is non-copyrighted, copyright free. And actually the only live stream I've ever actually been properly copyrighted on where it stopped was the Apple one. Been quite lucky with that. A lot of this sort of stuff doesn't affect anything, which is good. Because all of it's like sort of just made up. They got DNA experiment. That's cool. Well, I can tell you I've had no copyright notice yet, so that is good. Yeah, put my... Oh, that's better. I've got my lovely thing there. Yeah, that was hilarious, because I went again the second time.
A lot of impactful research going up with today's launch.
Oh, sounds like my baby's having a bit of a bad night. She's crying.
Which stands for Earth Surface Mineral Dust Source Investigation. Joining me now is EMIT's principal investigator, Rob Green.
Yeah, so snack for tonight.
Climate advisor, Dr. Kate Hassel. Good to have you here.
Wonderful to be
A
here.
bag of chocolate buttons. Not all of them, just a few.
Is going to be attached to the outside of the space station, and it's going to study mineral dust. What is mineral dust?
So
Mineral
are
dust.
the tiny particles of rocks in the dry land regions of our planet that under conditions of high winds are launched into the atmosphere. In the atmosphere, because they can be different composition, they can heat or cool.
Oh look,
our
it's
planet,
a
cloud formation, and
a
many
gay
other
laser.
impacts. Right now, we know about mineral dust by about 5,000 different
Oh,
measurements that have
jeez.
been analyzed around the Earth. When emitted
I've just
by
been
us, we
doing
have
some
1 billion
GTA
direct
editing.
observations of the
We've got
minerals
a
in
few
dry
good
land regions.
videos
And
coming
the
up soon.
science of how mineral dust can heat or cool.
Still traumatized by Uncle Tubby. No, she loves you really, Mark.
When you have dust storms, you can see a dust storm in Africa end up affecting us in Texas per se. So why is it important to study these dust storms, and in particular to understand how they might heat or cool the Earth?
Well, as you point out, it's a global phenomenon on every continent except perhaps Antarctica, and that dust can travel thousands of miles from Africa to Florida to Texas. And it
Well,
impacts
technically,
there. And then heating or cooling when you have a global
it's
phenomenon,
not
you've
a
gotta
dust
think
storm
into
as
account,
such. It's
are
more of an
those
ice
dust
storm.
particles absorbing energy, heating our planet,
Oh,
or are they scattering light back into space and cooling our
oh,
planet?
she's really
We need this
belting out.
information so that your system models become more accurate.
Nice picture of Lo today. Thank you. That was Snapchat. Would you believe? That wasn't even using the proper phone's
It sounds like EMIT is going to be a
stuff.
real tool for us when we're studying climate change and just the Earth's
Oh,
climate.
that's
And
where
it's
it
no
was.
surprise that EMIT is one of
I got some new cameras, ring cameras, and I was looking for the little bag of screws, and they were in the box. It's typical, isn't it? Look at that. And then you add in all the Starlink satellites, all the parts of the boosters and stuff like that from back in Saturn V day. That is mad. Oh, I can hear her crying.
Well, the more we know about the planet, the more we can use that to provide the local decision makers, stakeholders, and the public about what's happening on Earth.
Awesome. Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Hair in my eye.
And ENET isn't the only experiment inside Dragon that will study Earth's climate. Students from MIT built what you're about to see on the screen here. This is called
she's
and it's named after
having a really bad night, I think. Literally about, what, 20 minutes ago, she was bawling her eyes out. Oh, because she wanted a bit of milk. And she sits there, she sort of lays down on her bed, and she goes like this, and it's a proper tantrum until you give her bloody milk. Oh, actually, I'm going to move my mic out of the way. I got a new toy. Let me take off the magnetic wrist rest. Here we go. I have a new keyboard. I have a Razer, I don't even know what it was, Chroma something. Sounds like a crap. Yeah. So I've got a nice, proper, and it's a mechanical keyboard as well, which I've never had a mechanical keyboard. But in times of rage, I have kept the old keyboard, and I will just move that back when I'm playing games, and then when I want to beat the hell out of something, I smash the other keyboard. Anti-anger keyboard. I wish it was, Mark. I wish there was a keyboard that would stand up to keep punching it. It's a UFO. I'm just gonna try and... No, wrong one. That got rid of it? I don't know. It's so annoying, it's there. It's when I move away out of frame. 8:44 p.m.
Perfect news, Shiva. That's what we like to hear. And two people very excited about today's
Shiver
launch
me
are
timbers.
right here next to me. We have Claire Green and Benjamin Whitfield, both of Arkansas State University. They actually have an experiment on. Tell us about it. Great to have you here.
I'm sure you do, Mark. I'm sure you do, Rage.
So let's take a look at the screen. We have some pictures of when the team was here earlier a couple of weeks ago, and you guys were prepping your
A couple of
experiment.
weeks
What are you guys
ago.
studying?
So we are studying wax worm larvae and their unique ability to break down thin plastics, thin plastic bags,
Wow.
to a non-pollutive byproduct. And we're very curious to see if they could still do this process in microgravity or aboard the space station.
Yeah, so we know that it happens.
That's
on
pretty
Earth.
cool.
Why do you want to see if this happens in microgravity?
Well, the application of breaking down plastics is beneficial anyway.
Them two are so lucky to be sat there
Learning how to deal with
and being that close to a rocket launch.
on Earth and
I've been close to an Atlas 4
extrapolate that
when I was a lot younger, but
environments.
Why are you
I
guys
don't-
interested to see
I
how
play
this will
with my
react
music
to
on.
space? Is it because
Okay, yeah, good
that
thinking
we're
actually,
thinking
that.
about going farther than we've ever been before?
That's exactly what it is we are proposing
That's exactly what it is.
waste management system, because plastic is lightweight,
Oh.
it's cost effective, it's not going in,
Oh.
you don't want a pollution problem.
I'm getting old.
Yeah, perfect.
Can't sit on the
So
seat for very
I know
long.
that this is the first launch for both of you. Why don't we take a look around really quick? So there it is on the launch pad, Falcon 9 and Dragon. Inside Dragon is your experiment. How are you guys feeling?
That'd be pretty sick.
It is surreal. It is
Start
like a dream. And
focusing on the background.
To be a dream come true, not just
That's
for
right, let's zoom in a
myself
little.
as player, but for our whole team, for students
And
at
turn
Stanford
it up.
who also have an experiment going up, and for all the students who assisted us in our citizen science.
What's the point in getting a wide angle when you can't even use it?
Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you enjoyed the launch.
Thank you so much.
And
So that keeps me in frame a lot more.
On board Dragon today. These
I
guys
say.
are in college, but we have a high schooler here. You see Celine Coquelar. She won the annual Genes in
I
Space
just want American food.
competition by designing a new method
Yeah, do you know
of
what?
contaminants.
I would
Successful
I would so do with like a
test water
CC's
quality
right
both
now.
in space and also remote parts.
Even though I had pizza
Genes in
last
Space
night.
Made possible through Boeing, a startup called
Right.
PCR that makes equipment for
Just
biology
gonna
research
see
at
if I
the
can.
ISS National Lab. All right, we're just under 6 minutes till. Oh no, 6:56. I am having a hard time, guys. But we're close to terminal count. So let's bring back Shiva live from SpaceX headquarters in Hawthorne, California, and Daryl here on Florida Space Coast to walk us through the final moments of the
Nice.
countdown. Guys, take it away.
Oh, you're the Chinese. Oh, nice.
Now, the SpaceX team is not working any significant issues with both Falcon or Dragon at the moment, and the weather, I hope, is continuing to trend well. Like Daryl had mentioned earlier, we're keeping an eye on some clouds and potential precipitation, and we're going to keep an
Right, let's see if this works now. If I zoom out on my camera. Oh, I've just broken the sunshade.
at this time.
Ah.
Now, at this point, the rocket propellant 1 fuel is completely loaded on the second stage and nearly fully loaded on the first stage. Liquid oxygen
That's full.
loading underway on both the
Yeah, I can imagine he's
-2 minutes.
quite
At this point, we're also loading helium
a
gas
pain
into
for
both
that.
the stages. Falcon 9 uses that helium as a pressure to backfill the propellant tanks as we consume that liquid oxygen and RP1 by the Merlin engines during ascent. Helium load began
Oh.
broadcast went live, and it'll continue to top up until about a minute and a half before the launch.
Come on.
Make sure engine startup goes well.
Oh, look at the tower. Look at it.
Has happened.
There you go. That's the tower.
Has happened. At T-7
We
minutes,
might get
blow the
jellyfish
small
tonight.
amount of the super chilled blocks into the Merlin engine's turbo pumps. This is done to avoid a thermal shock to the system from that flow of super chilled
So if I turn down my ring light.
prop system. Now, Dragon began its startup.
Oh,
sequence
actually, do you know what?
at T-35 minutes when it coordinated
Turning
with
down
Dragon now currently undergoing vehicle health checks.
my own light
The next
actually
step
helps
just
out.
before liftoff, the cargo spacecraft
Ooh.
transitions to internal
Okay.
battery power.
So obviously it doesn't get rid of it completely. Because there it comes back. But actually, not too bad. I think I've fixed it sort of. Oh look, there it's back.
Next to the vehicle is called the transporter erector or the strong
The
battery.
transporter erector.
It pulls away from the vehicle in preparation for liftoff. We'll see those clamp arms around
Remind me about the jellyfish. So the jellyfish is the effect of the engine plume going through the atmosphere, and it's like the sun basically reflecting off all the particles in the plume, in the exhaust basically. Let's see if I can find a picture of Falcon 9 jellyfish.
screen right there, you can see those clamp arms beginning to open around the second stage in between some of that
Okay.
cooling of the Florida air around the second stage, and shortly after we'll see the white
SpaceX
structure on the
jellyfish.
right-hand side of the vehicle.
Here we go. So this should now go left. There we go. So this is what the jellyfish looks like. This is all of these. These are what they look like. So you've got, if I go here, you'll see there, that's actually stage separation, and how you can see the booster there
Check out
sort of
the second stage
spinning around.
actuators
That's the puffs of gas,
actuators.
and then that's the second stage shooting
They are
off.
underway. This is often referred
Very,
to as
very
the
cool.
engine wiggle test. This is when SpaceX moves the thrust nozzle slightly to make sure that the guidance.
Oh, my hair is going mad. It's so late.
View of the transporter erector.
I will have some photos of this from a guy on
SpaceX does the
Facebook who's out there right now.
that happens just seconds.
I shared his photo earlier. Is it Joshua, I think? I can't remember.
And 22 seconds p.m. Eastern Time, the International Space Station will be over the Pacific Ocean, 257 statute miles in altitude.
Now we actually heard just about 30 seconds ago that
No,
liquid
not
oxygen
Joshua.
loading is complete.
What was his
on the
name?
First stage,
I
and
can't even
coming up
remember.
here, just under 20 seconds, we'll hear a similar call out on the second stage.
Yeah, it's good. Good joke, Mark. Good joke.
For launch. At this point, Dragon is
Alright,
performing its final health checks.
let's go to
We're ready
my
to go
profile
for rendezvous
and see
with
where
the
I...
space station about 38 hours from now. And I love the shot of the pad. You can see the clouds forming.
Oh, Trevor, even. Trevor. I don't know why.
There's a call out there for LOX load complete. You can hear or see.
Oh, wow, what's that?
Condensing and forming
Dragon is in auto
clouds
idle.
around Falcon 9.
Is that some sort of water?
Just a few minutes left in twilight. A little bit of illumination makes it nice. At T-minus 1 minute, Dragon will
The hell
transition
was
to
that?
power. Falcon 9 computers will enter startup mode and begin
Did you guys see that?
checks, guiding the rocket through the last seconds.
It looked like there was water like coming out of the mystery structure by the crane, the little one. Okay. That was very weird. Here we go. T-minus 55 seconds.
Dragon is in countdown.
Both stages are now pressurizing for launch.
LG is go for Falcon 9, Sierra's 25 launch.
So range is go, weather is go.
Probably need a wing. Well, they've got to do something between the Starship and the launch pad here. They've got to protect them, because if the Starship blows up, you know, it's going to affect this, and this is the contract with NASA. So they've got to protect it at all costs. So, mystery structure, we don't know what it is.
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Engine ignition.
Here we go. And it's going. Yeehaw!
Falcon 9 rocket launching Dragon on the 25th mission to resupply the
Oh, look at that. Just what we need to get is a picture of that and then a picture of Starship, put them together. See how much bigger Starship is. Like a Falcon 9 is slow compared to what the Starship's gonna be. Starship's gonna be so much quicker, so crazy. But yeah, we are going.
Power and telemetry nominal.
There we go. Oh, what is going on with my bloody green screen, man?
We are 50 seconds
Oh,
into flight.
just turned it off.
Liftoff at the Kennedy Space Center, Launch Complex 39A.
Oh, we've got some static. Oh, we've got some static. There we go.
During ascent. There's the call out for maximum dynamic pressure.
It does take an age to go up. It really does.
Stresses on the vehicle will get lower and lower as we raise our altitude.
Like, I think Falcon 9 is like one of the slowest rockets at the moment that can take a decent payload, that is. It's one of the slowest sort of to get up. The Russians can get to the space station within 12 hours, I think it was. This has to do a whole loop of the Earth to catch up.
And then the second stage will ignite its Merlin vacuum engine to boost Dragon into low Earth orbit during second engine start number 1. We just heard the call out there for engine chilling.
Yeah, that wasn't me. That was the stream.
Boost back burn on the first
That was
stage.
horrible.
That's to reduce the velocity of that vehicle as we prepare for atmospheric entry. Now, all of those events happen
Yeah, come on,
over about
jellyfish.
25 seconds.
I think we're gonna get jellyfish. Look at it. Look at the colours already.
First stage flip, second stage engine start, and then boost back burn start.
Yeah, it looks all normal.
All those happening in just about 5 seconds.
Because basically that trail is getting illuminated by the. Oh, that's good.
Separation confirmed.
I don't think we're. Oh, actually, I think we might. We might get jellyfish. Oh, look at the booster. Oh, wow.
And now the boost back burn is
I don't think I've. Oh, it's a boost back burn.
on our screen right now is of the
It's gonna land back down.
on the second stage.
Oh, wow.
As view toggles, you may catch the first stage. It is firing its Merlin 1D engines. That burn on the first stage lasting about 30 seconds. You can see the plume on the first stage on the left-hand side of your screen as we're doing the boost back burn.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's basically going through the plume that it's just made.
Successful shutdown of the first stage Merlin engines for the boost
Right,
back
come
burn.
on, give us
Continuing to burn. That'll continue to burn
give us a
for
shot
about
from
15 plus feet
wide
in
angle.
and that 40-second mark into the mission.
Come on.
Now, you're just joining us.
I have no idea what's going on.
25th
Basically, they've done a boost back burn with the booster because they're gonna land it back down on land. They're not gonna land it on a drone ship this time.
flight to the International Space Station this year. We lifted off just about 4 minutes ago.
So we should get a decent
Your screen are
landing this time. We should actually see it come all the way down.
with its grid fins deployed,
Hopefully.
periodically controlling its attitude to make its way back home. On the right-hand side of your screen is a shot of the Merlin vacuum engine on the second stage, performing its burn.
I don't think we got a jellyfish. I think it was actually a bit too late.
Another 4 minutes to take Dragon
Oh, I got
to
dog hair in my mouth. That is very cool.
Now, speaking of the entry sequence on the first stage, to make its way back to that drone ship, it's going to have to execute 2 more burns. The first of those is the entry burn, where we'll ignite 3 of the Merlin engines. And
So
that
this
will
is
slow down
the
speed as we enter the upper part of
2
the
flights that I've seen
Following that, there will be
of
a
Falcon
second
9s.
to
They
land
both
burn,
landed
and there
back
will
down
only
at Kennedy
be a
Space Center.
single Merlin
Or
engine,
Kennedy
1D
Space
engine.
Force,
That'll bring the
whatever
vehicle
it's called
speed
now.
down to 0 for a soft touchdown on the drone ship. We've got some great sunlight on the vehicle, and you're periodically
Oh,
seeing
jeez,
some
Mark.
plumes of
I miss
light.
Neighbours.
That's actually from our
I haven't
nitrogen
watched it
gas
in
clusters
years.
that are helping to keep the first stage
Right.
oriented engines
I just
down
realised I didn't put my microphone back
as we
over
are in
it.
the vacuum of space at the moment. But once we get through the
Right.
little grid fans
Come on.
deployed, you can see 2 of them on your screen. We'll then
So
take
this
the
should be the entry burn. So this should get it to, instead of just going like that, it will actually come down. So sort of just basically slowing it down.
Start about 10 seconds for now.
Come on, FTS is safe.
Just taking a quick look in stage 2 engine performance.
Come on.
About nominal. Continuing to burn. We've got about 3 more minutes for that burn.
There we go. Oh, it's a bright flame. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
On the left-hand side of your screen, rapidly slowing down as we fire the entry burn.
There we go.
That burn only lasting about 15 seconds. And now we're doing a quick attitude correction to make sure we're pointing the heat shield down. And that entry burn and the plume.
Oh
coming
wow,
out
look
on
how
stage
sideways the booster
creating
is.
a small layer of carbon on the vehicle, which is what gives our first stages that awesome sooty look once we've reflown them. The Falcon 9 also has 4 landing legs. They're made of carbon fiber and aluminum honeycomb.
I was gonna say, aluminum honeycomb.
Of the rocket, and they'll deploy just prior to landing during the landing burn.
Wow.
If we're successful in recovering this Falcon 9, it'll mark
You can
the
start to see all the lights
successful landing
just below me.
our 130th landing overall of a Falcon 9, including
Wow.
heavy missions.
So that bright light, that must be the VAB, maybe?
So landing
So
keep an eye out on the speed on the left-hand side of your screen. That's the velocity of the first
2
stage.
kilometers. Oh, it's...
All the way down to 0.
Oh, it is a drone ship.
Is our drone ship.
Oh, okay.
Also keep an eye out on the left-hand side of your screen for landing leg deploy.
Okay, I guess I was wrong. Oh, that's bright. Look at that. Spot on. That is dead center.
Right in the middle. 5th landing for this Falcon 9, 130th
Damn.
landing.
Okay, I thought they were actually
Beautiful sight.
normally with a boost back burn they tend to land on land.
Engine cutoff number 1 or SECO 1.
Okay, that is
The Merlin
new to me.
firing just about 30 seconds from now. It's carrying
That's parking, yeah, definitely, yeah.
to its rough orbit.
That was pretty decent.
After we
I really thought they were landing
we'll do a
back down on the launch pad.
sure that the burn performance
Well,
is
landing pad, not launch pad.
we're in the targeted orbit. We usually hear that called out as a
God, look how fast it's going. Jeez. It's almost at its designated speed.
Impact shutdown.
There we go. And it should be coming over the UK.
So you heard a call out on the loops there for shutdown of the Merlin vacuum. There's nominal orbital insertion.
That's pretty sick.
The ground teams have assessed the orbit, and stage 2 is right where we want it to be. And of course, that also means that Dragon
Very,
is right
very
where we
cool.
want it to be, since it's been riding on the first stage, the second stage this whole time. Now, if you're
Dragon
just joining us,
deploy.
we're about T+9 minutes.
So that's when
20 seconds
we've got the trunk to be basically detached.
next to me is a view of the Merlin
Or is it?
vacuum
No, yeah, not the trunk.
behind it on
The second stage.
The second stage has one major task remaining, that is commanding separation
Yeah,
of the Dragon
separation.
spacecraft just a few minutes from now. We're
Damn.
going to have video of separation from the top of the second stage. We actually got a quick glimpse of it before. We've got a camera that looks up into the trunk of Dragon.
Yeah, very
Just a
successful.
little peek at some of the cargo that we're
There you go, there's some cargo. So that's inside the trunk.
payload there
Hmm.
on the left-hand side of the screen.
That's pretty
Now,
cool.
The CRS-25 capsule will be joining the Crew 4 vehicle, Capsule Freedom, which is currently
Yeah, there's two. This would make the second capsule up there now.
at the International Space Station. CRS-25 will be headed to the Forward Harmony port on Node 2. We're expecting it to
No
arrive
idea where
on
that
the
is.
16th
I need like a model, a
Eastern Time,
little Lego model or something.
attached at the International Space Station. Now, as for the cargo, today we are delivering more than 50
Yeah,
of
27,000
science
kilometers an hour.
as well as vehicle hardware to the
Like, that's just
orbit and
mental.
its crew. And amazing, more views inside the trunk. At
Nice.
this point, the second stage is performing its final checks to ensure that we're not imparting any unnecessary momentum or spin to the Dragon spacecraft.
Yeah, so sort of keeping it sort of completely level and straight.
Will command separation, and shortly following separation, Dragon will conduct a series of health checks on its thrusters, its cabin, thermal, and solar systems, its navigation systems, in preparation for the upcoming 38
Can't stop yawning.
Space Station.
Almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Ugh. Oh, it's actually just lost.
Got about
It's losing a
6
little
to
bit
go.
of speed.
If you're just joining us, we're looking at the second stage. Coming up real shortly to Dragon separation. This particular
Nice.
Dragon marking its third flight, and it also the third reuse of our upgraded cargo vehicle.
That's pretty sick.
This view looking into the trunk of
Come
the
on.
Dragon capsule. That's
Here we go.
pressurized
Get ready.
portion of the vehicle and some of the
This should show
that we're
us
taking up to the International Space Station.
the second stage. Here we go.
Dragon separation confirmed.
Good, I made you yawn. There we go.
So with that,
So Dragon is off on its way.
floating away from Falcon 9's second stage. Again, coming up
So technically, the capsule here is going that way. Well, it's actually going that way. But they actually both moved away from each other. Because in space, in microgravity, it's basically just like whatever the law thing is of motion. It pushes each other, so one will basically slow down and one will speed up. And that's how they separate, which is pretty sick. Oh, put your microphone down. There you go.
If you are just joining us, NASA and SpaceX's 25th commercial resupply mission launched from Pad 39A at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida.
Docking will be when?
Central, 8:44 p.m. Eastern Time this evening.
11:20 on the 16th.
Dragon is filled with over 5,800
so Saturday, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Such as apples, oranges, cherry tomatoes, onions,
16.
garlic,
420. Ha! 420. That's quite funny.
International Space Station right now is the 7-person expedition.
That's pretty cool.
Crew who I'm sure is looking forward to these fresh foods.
So it's halfway over to us already. So I'm now gonna go outside in the back garden, and I'm gonna see if I can find it. So I am gonna bring my live stream to an end. Thank you very much everyone for watching. Another successful cargo resupply. I really wish I wasn't working this weekend. I could have actually live streamed the docking as well, but unfortunately I'll be at work. So yeah, thank you very much for joining. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more videos. We've got tons of live streams coming up soon. Obviously we've got SLS, we've got Starship, we've got Falcon Heavies. We've got a lot of stuff to do. So, thank you very much for watching. I'm Lee. Fly safe, land safer.